Hi, this is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Uranus. Uranus in aspect to Venus, or if you have Aquarius ruling your 7th house, or if you have Uranus in the 7th house, or if Uranus is aspecting your Venus in a harsh way, square, opposition, conjunction, right? So let's just look at this. Well, Venus, when it comes to money, if it's conjuncting Uranus, you could make money. If it's a trine, a conjunction can go either way. But I will say you could be lucky with money. Unexpected, you could get funds, stuff like that. A really good aspect is, well, I'll talk about that in the next video. I will do lottery aspects in the next one. Okay, here we go. So when it comes to love and relationships, if you have Venus aspecting Uranus, or conjunct Uranus, your relationship partner could be very unconventional. This also applies if you have Aquarius ruling the 7th or if Uranus in the 7th, right? So this could be a partner that's unconventional, eccentric, goes to the beat of their own drum. They're a leader, not a follower. This person doesn't give a crap what anybody else says, thinks, or does. They're like, I'm doing me. Doing what I want to do, and I don't give a crap what anybody else is doing, right? This is also, this person could be innovative, different way of thinking. You can have an unconventional relationship. Definitely, if you have Venus conjunct Uranus, definitely, or Aquarius in the 7th, or Uranus in the 7th, your relationship may be very unconventional. There's a detachment here. Maybe you're like, we don't need to be joined at the hip. I see you every, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Tuesdays, and it's good for me. We're married, but you live next in the house a few doors down. It works for us, right? It's something, or we live together, but we don't need the marriage certificate. We don't need the piece of paper to tell us we're married, right? It's that kind of thing. Now, if you have this, and if you're with someone who's kind of not on board with the unconventional relationship type of thing, or they're wanting to be, up your butt kind of a thing, I want to be joined at the hip. That is not going to work. You're going to have a lot of breakup, because one person needs more freedom than the other one, right? So until you find someone is like you, very independent natured like yourself, then this can work. But if you're with someone who's very jealous and controlling, oh no, need not apply. Because these people, a jealous person ain't going to happen. They're not going to deal with it. And they're so detached. I'm going to tell you a story. It's not a funny story, but it is a true story. I was dating somebody a long time ago, and it was my early 30s. And I was just like, had enough of this person's insecurity. Now, I have Mars in Aquarius, okay? I don't have my 7th house or Venus, My Venus is also aspecting, though, Uranus. My Venus is opposing Uranus, so this does apply to me in a way. But I remember this person was really, really possessive and, like, controlling, and I'm like, no, this isn't working for me. So I proceeded to tell him, yeah, I can't date you anymore. This isn't going to work, And at that time, he was very vain type of person, where he was good looking, but he had a few blemishes, heaven forbid you have a few blemishes, right? And at the time he was taking Accutane because he wanted to have flawless face. He had to have a flawless face, right? And that's, whatever. He was taking this Accutane stuff to get rid of the very few blemishes he had. And I remember him telling me, if you leave me, I'm going to take all my pills. And that don't work with somebody with heavy Aquarius. And now my Mars is on Aquarius, conjunct Jupiter, which is, I value my independence with all my soul, okay? And Venus is opposing Uranus in my chart, okay? My eyelash. So I said, and I'm going to tell you, my reaction is a typical Aquarius reaction. I'm like, I'm leaving. You're not threatening me to stay. You're not going to tell me I'm going to do this to myself to stay. This is totally Aquarian, and I don't recommend doing this. But I was so like, I'm out of here. You are not keeping me a prisoner. I gave him a glass of water and said, drink up. I'm leaving. You're not you cannot manipulate somebody with Mars and Aquarius. It won't work. That emotional manipulation shit will not go well at all. You're going to push them out the door if you try that stuff, right? If you leave me, this is going to happen. That ain't going to work. They're so detached. You know, not that I was detached from him, but I felt like this is not healthy. Trying to control me in ways that, all these weird tactics. I'm like, I cannot be a part of this. You know, I'm leaving, you know? And, but that's totally an Aquarian thing. So if somebody is very manipulative and wanting to get into a relationship with somebody who has Venus aspecting Aquarius, or Venus aspecting Uranus or something like this, or Venus in Aquarius, or if this person has 7th house Aquarius, or Uranus in the 7th house, or like their Mars is in Aquarius, makes the person like, I do my thing, right? It ain't gonna work. They're just never gonna go back with you again. You know, you're not going to. Now, I remember I did call the police just to make sure that he was okay, but I'm thinking, I'm not staying. You stay to make sure he doesn't hurt himself, but I am leaving. Let's get that very clear. Yes. Yeah. But it was I'm like, this is so unhealthy. Unhealthy. Oh my gosh. But I will say to you, yeah, that is totally an Aquarian. So it's an unconventional relationship, okay? It's a relationship based on freedom, okay? It's a relationship where you value your freedom, I value my freedom. And it works because we value each other's free will. We value each other's freedom to do and be whoever we are. We accept each other for who we are, right? That's the big basis of the relationship. We accept each other for who we are, right? Now, money, let's talk about money, because Venus is also money. If you have your Venus aspecting Uranus or conjunct Uranus or in Aquarius, money could be very up and down, but you could make money in a very unconventional way. In me, it's astrology, right? Uranus rules astrology. So you could make money in a very unconventional way. There could be, I want to say, if you're in a commission-based job, now mind you, my Uranus is also in the 2nd house. So if you have your, if you have a regular job, and then there's a commission base, you may do very well with commission. I did, because I made way more money on commission than I would have in an hourly job, right? So sometimes making money but there could be peaks and valleys to your income, you know, so you have to take that into account. If you have a commission-based job, there could be very much peaks and valleys, right? So just take that into consideration. I want to say that, you know, you could make money doing something innovative, cutting edge. Internet rules Uranus, right? Aviation rules Uranus, Aquarius energy, right? Innovation, technology, right? Inventing something, right? Pilots could be seen with this, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and understanding the dynamics between you. If you're having a lot of makeup situations, maybe you need somebody who values your freedom, or maybe you need to value this other person's freedom, right? It could go both ways. And there's an unconventional type of relationship you may have into your lifetime. But valuing freedom is going to be huge. Valuing yours and another person's freedom to be who they are, and you being who you are, right, is going to be huge in your life. I hope this video helps you. If you want a reading from me, links are here. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.